after doing some extensive research on some of these organizational leaders, what I've noticed was really the majority of them and why they have achieved so much success is because at the core, a lot of these people were innovators, especially in the technological leaders, such as people like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs. Those people were innovators at heart, and that's where their success derived. Now, obviously, going down the line, and when you do have a business and you are in charge of it, being the CEO, there are certain traits and leadership behaviors that you need to have. But the thing that I realized is there is no one-size-fits-all for being a leader. I'll go back to Steve Jobs and Bill Gates. These two people are different in behavior when it comes to running a business. Steve Jobs was known as someone who was a bit short-tempered, someone who was very aggressive towards his employees sometimes, and Bill Gates was not. Bill Gates is a very easygoing guy. He got things done, but just in a different way. So what I went back and I tried to look up what all these leaders have in common. Now, all these leaders are not innovative. Most of them are, but some of them have been put in that position of power because of some of the traits and behaviors that they possess that would help the company that they're running. I think what all these leaders have in common is their ability to inspire through action. So people will follow you not because you're doing something, but I think people will follow you because they know why you're doing something. And to deliver that message as a leader is paramount in running a business. So if people buy into why you're doing something, not just because you're doing it, that's when you'll achieve success. All these great leaders, what they have in common is they have an uncanny ability to inspire others and to do things the way that they feel is appropriate for success. In terms of with me, with what I think I possess in leadership qualities are, I tend to lead more by example. I feel like if I do something the right way, eventually people will follow. I'm not very confrontational. I'm not very direct. I am strategic. I have more strategic thought than short-term thought. So I definitely like to think down the road. In terms of behavior, I'm not very confrontational. I do like to take risks, but calculated risks, obviously. And I definitely like to consult in other people and have just a free-flowing environment. So yeah, I definitely learned a lot in this course. I learned a lot about these people. So thank you. This was great.